production company, Campsite Studios. I'm also an entrepreneur and influencer. Today I have a guest with me from Brooklyn. He's been repping since he's born and raised. Been repping since day one. Knew him from St. John's. He's a young mogul in the making, manager, music manager, and also producer. He's been doing great things since he started. I'm here to bring my guest, JD.
How you doing?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing,
Gucci.
bro? Yo, we just was in here struggling with the intro. Because people behind the camera, you know.
That's what they go to school for. 4 hard years to the intro, I swear.
Yeah, the intro be the hardest part to these things. But I appreciate you coming out, bro. I really means a lot.
Nigga, this my old hood. I have to.
Yeah, we in Brooklyn right now. Y'all know I'm a Queens born and raised.
Fall Rock. Let them
Fall
know.
Rock, you know,
Stack
Stack Bundles, RIP, Chinks, you know. That's where I'm from. But, you know, I reside in Brooklyn right now, in his hood, his part of town, where he from. I'm in, so this is where we at right now, shooting my crib, my new crib and everything like that. So I appreciate you popping out.
For sure.
But yeah, we in Brooklyn, kind of gentrified now. You know, it's different from when you
very gentrified.
It's different
very
gentrified.
gentrified.
You seeing buildings and houses.
I'm seeing a lot. I remember other things, and it's nice though. I like it.
It's good. It's cleaning up the neighborhood. You know, good ways.
Hopefully y'all get avocados in y'all corners and shit. That's when you know it's real.
Yeah, they got avocados here, but the shit is type expensive. You know, they're not really used to having those type of vegetables out here.
That's why you gotta get your money though. That's what we gonna talk about though. Health is wealth. Remember that.
Nah, health is wealth. Health is wealth. I see you was at the gym today. You was getting right before.
Nigga, every day.
Every day.
Come on,
every day,
I wake up. Feel me? You gotta get it in. Meditate, pray, all that good shit.
Got you. Yeah. So we jumping into entrepreneurship. Like I know I bring this podcast to y'all every week to bring y'all entrepreneurs that are doing things not only for themselves but for people around them, and also talking about the obstacles they deal with on a regular basis. JD, he's been an entrepreneur since I feel like I've known him. We met freshman year at St. John's, both from New York. We just getting to know each other, getting to know
You had
school.
A Yankee fitted on, so I knew what it was.
Yeah, you already know.
You had Tim's and a Yankee
I think
fitted on.
everybody from St. John's knew what it was when I pulled them on campus.
I don't know if it was as obvious with me.
Yeah, but I definitely knew.
Once I opened my mouth, pause.
Yeah.
Niggas,
oh yeah, you from New York.
Yeah.
But I was pretty obvious, you know what I'm saying? I think I made my stamp as that New York nigga on campus.
Yeah.
When I was
you
there.
Yeah,
I was definitely known for that. But yeah, we both came from St. John's, but since day one, JD's always stood out from a lot of people that I hung out with on campus and outside of campus. He's always had like a different mindset when it comes to being an entrepreneur and grinding. Like even in small crowds, he be in the cut observing, but always be, I feel like, plotting on his next move, because he always up to something. Since I know, he always up to something. Don't think if you're not social on social media platforms, he's not active, because you're always active. You know what I'm saying? So
if I knew y'all knew that, I would have stopped doing that, because I was different. I would have moved different.
Exactly.
I thought I was doing something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You always move that way. So. After school, what did you go to St. John's for? Business management or?
Fun fact, I went for accounting.
Accounting, okay.
Yeah, CPA 60,000 straight
Got you,
off.
they
So I was like, damn, 60,000.
Yeah.
At what, 21, 22 type shit? That sounds like sweet.
Yeah,
I was gonna take that money and do something else with it, so over it. But then, like, I took one class and that shit bored the fuck out of me. I was like, yeah, I'm good. It's clear.
Yeah, I think we had like time management or something like that.
We had some type of life. I go friend. They had a life class and there was some life shit.
Yeah, it's that with time
I learned
management.
about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, whatever, all that shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that was it. I think freshman year they set us up for like fundamental.
Some fundamental class shit.
I think that's what they said.
It was like home ec. I don't know. I went to a public school in New York City. We have home. What is it? I don't know. Fuck it. Schools like Long Island and shit. Like they got like the homeroom, right? Homeroom, right. I felt like that's what that was.
Homeroom, I got you. Yeah, they had homeroom when I went to PA. When I went to school up in PA for a year. That's when I was like,
in PA, they shipped you off. He was a bad kid. That nigga was bad. He was some girls.
Nah, I was a good kid. I think I was a good kid growing up.
Allegedly,
but
he really wasn't. Niggas was like, he snitching. Like, he really didn't. He was a good kid.
I was chilling. I mean, I did grow up in Far Rock. Everybody knew that was like back in my childhood. That shit was rough. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I saw friends die. So it was like somebody that was close to like everybody in the hood. He had passed away. Then my parents were like, nah, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta get you up out the hood. And then my brother, you know what I'm saying? That's before he even started high school. So before he got into, you know what I'm saying, get him out of the hood. So yeah, that's why I moved to PA, finished my last year of high school up there. And it was life changing, because it definitely helped me get into school. Because I wasn't, crazy thing is, I was talking about going to St. John's when I was in high school out here. I was talking to my guidance counselor. She was like, "Oh, you talking about St. John's?" She's like, "No. You need to be worried about like CUNY or SUNY schools. You know what I'm saying?"
That's so
like,
crazy.
Try to put me. I'm like, yo, my grades is decent. Like you talking about, like I could probably get into. And I'm like, you can't give me no more information on it. She's like, I'm not too sure. Like you go on the website. I'm like, that's crazy. St. John's. I went to Van Buren. St. John's is probably like 10 minutes away driving.
That's crazy.
And they can't tell me in school nothing about the school down the block. But I go to PA. I go to school in PA.
That's what you call redlining people.
Yeah, bro. I go to school in PA. They know everything about St. John's. I'll give you all the information you need.
My St. John's story. So opposite of that, how I went to school, it's a joke. So
yeah, how'd you end up going? You from Brooklyn, so it made you go to school in Queens.
You would think I knew about this school. I did my research. No, nigga. Let me tell you what it was. Let me tell you straight up what it was.
Nah.
You said guidance counselor. Shout out to you. I forgot your name right now. It was a long time ago. So, you know, luckily, like our guidance counselor, they cared about us going to college and shit. My mom just put, all right, going to college. I thought, all right, cool, after 18, go to college. I ain't really think about
Yeah, that's what they instilled in us.
Yeah, so I already know it's either that or get a job. I just wanted money, I swear. I loved money at the time.
Yeah.
So, guidance counselor, yeah, so we going to do this college thing. I'm like, all right, cool, what we doing? She like, all right, pick like some CUNY, some SUNY, and some privates. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
right.
what are these three different branches? We talking legislative, executive? I'm talking some shit. I'm like, she's like, no, like colleges, you don't. I'm like, I don't know what I want to go to. Facts.
Yeah.
So then she like, all right. So we went through the whole book. She just naming schools. She said Brooklyn College. I said, fuck yeah, let's do that because that's down the block. She said,
yeah, that's really down the block.
Yeah, let's do that because that's a good business school. She said, some others, Staten Island. I'm like, I guess, like I could take a ferry or whatever. I'm with the shit. Yeah. Sounds cool. Some other shit, some SUNY shits. I don't remember what the fuck she said. I remember it came in a private school now, and then she said, "We going through all these. I don't know none of these shits. I know NYU, Columbia. I heard of those." And then she said St. John's, and I'm like, "Yeah, put that on there, facts." Cause my cousin had went there, and then my cousin went there, and I remember that shit from Coming to America. Nigga said, "I'm going to the St. John's game." I had just watched fucking Coming to America like recently, like a couple weeks prior.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, facts. We could do that. Nigga, I got that. I swear, oh God, that was the first school that said.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, cool. Cause I didn't give a fuck. Cause my mom was like, you're gonna come. I'm like, what's your school? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to fucking. Like, nigga.
I feel it.
And I ain't go front though. Y'all, St. John's also had grass. I ain't never seen grass before in my life. For real.
Oh, that
I'm like, damn, this is on fire. Like, it look like all the shits on TV. So I'm like, oh, this is hard. I fuck with this. This is college.
Yeah, they had that great lawn.
Yeah, Asher Rose out of college just came out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with this.
Yeah, they ain't go front. They take on that campus. That's why they like come for the tour.
Yeah,
you go on the campus, you go on the tour.
That's
you
the
see like, oh, this
New York
shit's
City
some
finesse.
real nice ass. It's like 15 minutes from the city.
Yeah,
all finesse and all that. Yeah, that shit was just all our money and the tuition went to their landscape, bro.
Bro, that's a fact. That's like
flowers,
niggas
putting new flowers in every
all
week,
of that.
bro. I was like, this is crazy.
St. John's is the inventors of niggas printing runts and putting Reggie in there. That's exactly what they did. That's a fucking school too.
That is. And
nigga,
if you survive that school, it was kind of crazy because you meet everybody that coming in freshman year, like you'll find like probably 30% and people.
Oh, that's a fact.
Probably graduate with you because you don't see a lot of people drop out or
dropped out. I was looking at some nigga the other day. I'm like, damn, that nigga went to St. John's.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it. But outside of like St. John's, so once we graduated. What put you in the path of being an entrepreneur? Because like you said, I feel like you've always been an entrepreneur since day one. Like, what got you that hunger?
Since 12.
Since 12.
No, I'm lying. Before that, 5th grade. Shout out to my mother. She used to buy me sandwiches. And then like, I think a kid one day asked me, "Yo, I'll buy it all for you." I said, "You gonna buy my sandwich off of me, nigga? You stupid."
Yeah, like.
But I'm like, all right, cool, because other than my parents, I don't get money. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get money for something. I bet, let's do that. He bought my shit for like $1, $2, whatever. $2 now. We got a Chinese store around the corner. I love Chinese food at the time. Yeah. Like I could get wings now. Oh shit, I get chicken wing. Oh, right. And now at the time, I'm getting full profit. So my mom would buy me sandwiches every day. That was like me being fake spoiled or whatever. So, but niggas was like, they would buy the school lunch in the school. Yeah. So now I'm doing that. Niggas buying my shit. I'm coming home like $20 some shit. Yeah, because you selling sandwiches. Nigga, snacks, sandwiches. So I went from just sandwiches to chips, candy, get all of that, mom. She don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I got in trouble for it. My teacher snitched on me. That's a fact. You know what's crazy? I kind of got like a similar story, not selling sandwiches, but
I was like, niggas know when I was in van, instead of like selling bud and shit, I was going to Costco. My sis Zoe had put me on time. I go to Costco, get the little box for like 30. You get like a whole variety of candies, Reese's, fucking Three Musketeers, all that shit. I be in lunchroom, lunchroom food in New York is trash. Old public school. The only thing we eat in the lunchroom is probably the cookies. That's the only thing we eat in the lunchroom. Or the fries. That's the only thing we probably
niggas love them fries, them tater tots.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we eat from public school in New York. So I was like, bet I'm gonna go to school with some snacks because everybody not eating that lunch food. I'm gonna just go in there and start selling out. My teachers was cool. I was like, I'm trying to save up to give me a web. I'm trying to save up.
Nigga, how old were you?
I was probably like 15, 16.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I
thought you was like 12.
Nah. I was like 16 at the time. I was like, nah, but even though I was younger, bagging groceries. And when my mom worked at the grocery store, I was bagging up groceries, kept getting some change from that. Like, I feel like that's the hustle. Like, that's when you start realizing you can start getting money for doing things, chores. That kind of gives you the system of like, oh, I can get money for doing shit.
Yeah, because I was getting fake allowance or whatever.
Yeah,
exactly. But I didn't realize because it was work. So I think, you my parents. It don't feel the same, feel me?
Exactly.
Like that transaction was like, oh, that was like my first high. Like, oh, shit, word, money on my own.
Got you.
Cool. And then that allowance money, I flipped that. I did a lot. I was doing a lot. That's why I retired from working like 21, I swear. Like 14, I got my first job, 21, I put my 7 years. That's how I'm done with this shit.
Done with this.
Yeah, I was over.
So how did you so you got into, after school, you started, what path did you take to be an entrepreneur?
Shit. I know you managing this crazy ass, this dope ass artist, HDBeenDope.
Yeah. Tell me how that, we gonna flip real quick. Tell me how that relationship came about, because all I know is you posted about this artist's album. You sent me his album probably like during the pandemic when it was gonna drop. And I'm like playing. I'm like, yo, this shit sounds actually real high quality.
Sounds marvelous.
Marvelous. Yeah, very great album. If y'all ain't check it out, HDBeenDope is his artist. He been managing him and he's been doing a great job, because I ain't gonna front, the production behind him and the quality behind the music. Everything's on point. Like, yo, kudos to him. Like, if y'all don't know about him, YouTube him, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna see about this kid. This kid is nasty. And where you from? Like, how did they say?
He from Brooklyn, from 94, from the 9.
Okay.
The 90s.
So you from Brooklyn. So is that how y'all kind of got cool?
Nah, hell no. It's funny. It bugs me out. That's like my life is the crazy comedy, whatever. So I'm like this at this point in my life. I want to be an A&R. Boom. Got you. I still want to be a manager, but like I don't really want to. Like I got kind of thrown off that shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. To get in the game, I be A&R. Boom. I'm just looking for artists every day. I'm working for like an entertainment lawyer at the time. I'm looking for artists every day.
Looking for who?
An entertainment lawyer. My fault. I said that too fast. Anyways, I was talking shit. But nah, I'm looking for artists. I'm like, all right, cool. I stumbled on this kid. I'm like, oh, this is hard. I'm like, nah, I like this nigga. Like, it's real rap, man. At this time, I think it's fit. Like, it was like SoundCloud era. So it was like the Playboy Cardis and shit like that. So it was different. It was like
the trippy rags.
Yeah, it was like I can't really get jiggy because then like underneath it all, I'm really a hood nigga. Like I like rap. I mean, I want to hear Dipset. I want to hear some shit.
Yeah. Yo, also, my fault to cut you off, but if y'all like bars, check out my homegirl show, Bars at the Bar. Taya, she got some real dope shit. Real dope artists. They drinking, rapping. Dude, you know Taya, so check out her show. She got some good rappers on there. HD got to get on there one day. But my fault. Get right back into what you were saying.
So I'm like, nah, this nigga nice, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. So I was just following the nigga for a minute and just looking at what he doing. Then I'm like, nah, I gotta contact dude, and then he ain't answer. Then like, I guess like, I think a couple months to a year later, he had a show in New York. Finally had a show, cause I'm like, nah, this nigga's too nice to not be having shows. You got all these SoundCloud niggas doing like out of nowhere shows, 1,500 people, and I'm like, nah, this is weird. I gotta get you on the show, kid. So then he finally had a show. I came straight off of like a plane from LA
to go to the show.
Right, but my mans was working with this other nigga at the time, and it just so happened they had a show. Like HD was opening for that kid.
Got you.
So I'm like, oh, lit, perfect. So I'm just 2 for 1.
Yeah, I could get definitely plugged in that way.
Yeah. So I went there. I see the nigga, and he was just like, he did not look like the nigga I thought. I'm like, nah, what? This don't look like.
Oh, cause you never saw a video?
I seen his videos, but it was just like, this not him. Cause like.
He said just the
because he was just chilling, real, just chilling shit.
But in his music, he's real
he's real animated, right. But like, so like at this time he wasn't really doing vlogs. I don't know if he's doing vlogs. I might be wrong, but so I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Then the nigga gets on stage, performs. I swear, it's like when they said Beyonce turns into Sasha Fierce. Like that shit was mesmerizing. Feel me? I was like, wait, what the fuck am I watching? Like, this nigga turned into 180, like, whole different nigga performing. The whole motherfucking area was wilding. I swear on God, like, word to mommy, anything I can say. This shit was hard. Crazy. So I'm like, I really gotta. I really chopped it up and I'm like, I really gotta talk to this nigga.
Yeah, like, I really gotta see what's going on.
We spoke, and then ever since then, that's been my brother. Word. And I just like, nah, nigga. Like, my goal is to make everybody hear your music. Like, they gotta hear this majesty I'm hearing, nigga.
So was he known before that? Cause I
mean,
like
he had a good following like in Europe and shit like that.
Yeah, cause I noticed listening to his project, he talks about how he was on the road and he got cool with, you know, how him and his team fell out that he was running with before. Yeah. And he looked like he talks about his past, like how he's like.
That was 2017.
2017, and then after that, that's when you 2017.
Nah, I was around.
Oh, you was around.
Yeah, but I was like, you know, the music game so funny. I was in and out. I was working with Ari Lennox at the time too.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I was working with a couple people. I was really around. I got students for days.
Yeah, like you gotta always. Like I said, just because you're not posting on me, you're not. Yeah, I'm always networking all the time. Always. How do you go about networking, and
that's a weird question.
What motivates you to go network?
What pushes me to network? How you go about motivating? You really want to ask it? That's a weird question. That's a very weird question.
Let me see. Start off with what motivates you to go out there and network with people.
This is fun. Nah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you like
it's new person, new experience, new stories, new people. You just. You know what I mean? Like Drake lied to y'all niggas. That no new friends is dumb.
The what?
No new friends.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
I want all new friends. I want a James Harden in my life. Pause. Like that nigga gave little baby like nigga.
He 400,000.
My friends ain't do that. So when he say, I look at all my old friends, like, see, this is exactly why I did. You feel me? I mean,
like yo, you see new friends.
Hey, hold up, Drake. Let's talk about that, my nigga. Yeah. But nah, it's just, you never know what comes with like another person entering your life. You know what I mean? Because people really in life for three reasons: either reason, season, or meaning. Reason, so season, or meaning. Right. Oh, so like one of the three.
Yo, that was a great gem. I'm gonna have to stay that
like too. You know what I mean? Because somebody come in might be replacing somebody else,
gotcha.
Or just might add on. Either or, but it's just, you know what I mean. You gotta keep that's how you keep expanding, my nigga. Just new people. So that's what motivates me for real.
Got you. And in terms of. What got you motivated to do the music side? Because like I said, you're young. You could dabble in a lot of things. You network in a bunch of things.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie.
What made you focus on just the music side and being a manager?
Now I gotta double back to being whatever 5th grade. 5th grade, nigga, heavily influenced by BET, MTV. Feel me?
Oh yeah, that was a BET jam.
Yeah, that was Rap City. So I'm looking. This is like 02, 03 facts.
106 and Paul.
Yeah, I'm looking at niggas like Hove, Diddy, Dame, kind of Russ, but he was like the forefather for them type shit. Copy. But I'm looking at these dudes and they like cars, girls, everything that was just fire. And I'm like, okay, cool, like this is it. This is fire. Yeah. But then it was Dame Dash one day. He said, I wear new white tee and new Air Force Ones every day. And I'm like, huh? He's like, I work for myself. I'm like, my pops really instilled in me, oh yeah, work for yourself, be your own boss or whatever. I'm like, whatever, nigga, you owe. But then when Dame said it
resonated.
It was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do.
Cause you see him.
Yeah, I see. It's different. Like my pops saying, oh nigga, we live in the hood. What are you talking about? He's saying that he got girls all around him, diamond chains. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. This is
doing something that's you.
And this is actually cool. Cool. This is what I'm doing in my life. Ever since I did not take school serious. But kids, take school serious. You're gonna be a doctor, lawyer, whatever.
Yeah. I think like we'll jump into that later, but. Definitely, I think Dame. We was watching an interview with Dame earlier with Cannon's Class. Shout out to Cannon's Class podcast. I fuck with that podcast heavy, but I fuck with Dame. I think Dame is a real logical person and drops a lot of gems, but he's just a little aggressive and comes off a little. What's the right word I'm looking for? He just comes out with a temper sometimes. And when he's trying to get his point across, and that just shows that he's very passionate about things, which I understand. When you're an entrepreneur, you have a passion about.
That's what the P stand for.
Exactly. He's passionate about it, and I respect it. It's just that he comes off in a strong way. Like that's why he's probably not as marketable as he was before, because he comes off in that way. But he gives great gems when he talks about how people who go to school sometimes are going to be an employee instead of the boss. Like I think society and school sets us up that way where. For us, our parents go to school, like your mom said. Yeah, she was pushing you to go to school just because if we went to school, that made us look successful. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think what we'll start seeing in the future is that school will start not being the definition of success. You know,
it's not work.
You don't have to see. You see people that are successful without school all the time.
It's funny. I remember when we was about to graduate, somebody told me, "Yo, I know a nigga that graduated. He got food stamps." I'm like, "Damn, he fucked up."
Yeah, bro. You know what's even crazy? I remember I was a freshman and we had to do a Discover the World, and they had us, you know, they had to do volunteer work one time. Had to do it at like one of the soup kitchens, and I was in there serving food one day and giving out clothes, and somebody that came in there with a St. John's sweater. And he was a graduate from St. John's. I was like, yo, I'm over here sitting here like, yo, should I rethink this school shit? Like, yo, this man over here, he's literally coming in here looking for food and stuff, and he went to college. Degree. I'm over here, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, maybe it was just he did something. Maybe his path was fucked up, but still, like, school puts you in debt, bro. Like, I realized you graduated, you went to school. What is that piece of paper? What that shit show you? But just a bill at the end of the month. Salary, you know, they're not gonna get every month. Oh, you gotta pay back what you went to school for. And then sometimes now we in a climate with COVID still going on where jobs ain't paying what they was paying before. Nobody getting raises. You know, so for somebody like us that's entrepreneurs that's doing our own thing right now, what's the point of getting into the workforce if they ain't gonna pay our value? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna say like this, like, everybody really can't be a boss. First,
there's workers and there's bosses.
So it's like I don't like. I love that everybody like wants to have their own company and be a boss now, but it's still like it's a lot of work that goes to being a boss. So like it's like when it's gonna be. I remember when I used to box, they say like that first punch to the face is that'll determine if you're gonna be a boxer or not. Yeah. So that first punch to the face as an entrepreneur, when you like get fucked up, that's what determines if you really want to do this shit or not, because it comes with a lot of hills and valleys, and it's a very emotional place, because like you don't even understand what happiness is at most of the time, because you so head on in and like you fucked up, you just trying to figure out another way out. And I mean, if you want to do this shit, come do it. But it's a good time to do it because, you know, y'all getting a lot of stimulus money and shit like that.
And a lot of corporations is pumping money into it's funding black businesses right now. So it's understandable.
It's understandable. I'm with it.
But understand your role and understand the reason why you're trying to start this business.
Right, exactly. Like, make sure you have a purpose behind it.
Yeah, don't do it because it's a hype. You know what I'm saying? Because the hype could put you in a lot more debt.
A lot more. Because now you're gonna be doing nails, and you're gonna be doing this and that and whatever, and it's just like that shit. I don't know. Like,
figure out what you really want to do. A lot of people trying, like we was talking about earlier off camera. A lot of people are trying to do everything. You can't do everything.
Nah,
I think as
you at the time, like, you can't promote everything. You can't do everything because you might be fucking cooking and thinking you a chef, but you know, you probably roll the best blunts or some shit. You know your shit about weed. And nigga, you really a weed connoisseur, nigga. You could have been fucking owning a dispensary right now. You could have had the first New York City dispensary, but you over here really trying to promote your fucking Bay Z, and that shit is trash.
Yeah, that shit is garbage. You feel me? Nah, but that's a fact though. I think that's something that a lot of people have to understand when creating an LLC or creating any, you know, if you're going to really officially start a business. Because you're going to run into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And then and it takes a lot of research, a lot of determination, a lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings.
A lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings.
So what is the schedule like for you as an entrepreneur? What do you do more the early mornings or the late nights?
I'm an early morning. I don't know how y'all do late nights.
You're early morning person?
Like, yeah. Even from like since school, like I just wake up early, just knock out the paper, boom.
Got you.
Never really had no stress behind that shit. So like from time it was regular living now, I'm like, all right, cool. I wake up at 6, pray, meditate, do the little yoga vibes. Shout out to my yogi.
Yeah, the yoga is like, I never was a fan of yoga. So my shorty put me onto it. And yoga, that shit is a game changer.
That shit is a game. I swear, I would pay. When I'm a Billy up. Yes, I said a Billy up. Make sure y'all get a Billy. Make sure you put that shit Billy, not Millie, but Billy. When I'm a Billy up, I'm paying for at least 100,000 men in Brooklyn to get yoga. To do yoga, sorry. A game changer. To do yoga, cause that shit changed I'm like, oh damn. Yeah. Boom, that shit. Anyway, so I do that. Go to the gym. Oh, sorry, I read too. Gotta read. Yeah. To keep my
knowledge, health, wealth, and knowledge.
Boom. Start my day like that. After that, I start like 10 o'clock. Like I start like 10, right? Yeah. Really 9, but I call her like 10. But yeah, I start at 9 and then like 10 from there, who knows? Like every day is different. That's why I love the entrepreneurship. I remember I was working my old job, and it's like every day was the same shit. I'm like,
Bro,
I come in, I do this
same repetitive.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're doing nothing to help anyone and yourself at the same time.
Nigga, it was no evolution.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna say elevation.
Yeah, there's no evolution at all.
No evolution. So, but like every day is different. Like, and I control my schedule. Granted, I don't really have a day off because like it's my own shit.
Exactly.
But
yeah, that's the thing. You work on the weekends. You work on the weekends. You work late nights, early mornings. Depends on your schedule. Yeah. That's what I like being about an entrepreneur. Like, I remember, because I did the corporate shit since I, 2015 graduated. Then doing that for 5 years until the pandemic hit. And that shit is, not gonna knock it. It was cool. It's a nice stability. But at the end of the day, I did not like waking up to reporting to somebody, making sure people was getting to work. Like, I'm my own man at the end of the day. I don't feel like I was really helping nobody or myself.
I ain't go front.
So I had to get up out of there and just really focus on what I was
in the job world. I did not respect my authorities. That's how I knew I couldn't have a job. Like I was a real rebel. Like,
that's what a lot of people realize that's one of the things people realize when they want to be entrepreneurs, that they can't work. Well, they can't work over somebody that maybe not be as intelligent in the position that they think they could be in. You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
So I'm a lazy nigga. I work hard. I swear. That's what make me work hard though, because it's
yourself.
Right, because I'm lazy in real life. So when you tell me I gotta do this, that, and the third, I'm like, bro, why?
Yeah, but it's for yourself. You're like, how do you get this done?
Yeah, you know exactly.
How do you get this? Do you write? Are you the type of person like to write your stuff out every day, or
I feel like my just put it in your phone,
or she does your assistant?
Nah, I write down everything. I got her writing shit down. She hate that shit.
Or
be Gen Z.
Yeah. So when did you realize you had to get an assistant? Because I mean,
nigga, when shit started, I was stuck.
You were stuck. You couldn't manage everything.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was like, whoa, hold up. Like, I was just stuck.
Got you. And you needed somebody to like help you stay on track.
Yeah, because everybody can do shit different. Like, I like having like people around me. Feel me? So like, all right, cool. I just bounce ideas over her. Like 50% of her job was just talking. Like, right? Am I lying? Right.
Well, that's good. I mean, I think another good thing about being an entrepreneur and a black entrepreneur like that is that you putting other black people on. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Black dollar, man.
Yeah, I'm saying that's why I like supporting black businesses. You know, not saying I won't support my other minorities, but I really support black businesses. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Shout out to this T-shirt right now, House of Rebels. Oh, Tia right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to House of Rebels right there. But yeah, like, I think it's important that, like, you putting on another black individual to learn and grow in the industry that she wants to be in potentially. Yeah. So that's dope. And damn, we was delving back off of your schedule. So you do your schedule is more in terms of what you got based on your day, right? Yeah,
most of the time it's Zoom calls because we in the pandemic. That shit trash.
Zoom calls, the Zoom call lifestyle. That's not.
So my schedule's weird because it's just like I feel like I just do Zoom calls all day and then like on the phone all day. And granted, it would have been phone without pandemic. Yeah. But yeah.
So how things been for like managing an artist during these times? Because you have somebody that's clearly on fire right now that just dropped a fire project that been doing, that's been consistent. I see he just landed that partner, that song on Madden.
Nah, yeah, he got the Madden commercial. Holla at us.
The Madden commercial.
From December to motherfucking like the Super Bowl, you gonna see the Madden commercial.
That's fire. Shout out to that because that's major.
And he's in the game too. You gonna hear it while you playing. Hopefully you winning.
Yeah. So how do you manage an artist right now with this pandemic?
I mean, at first it was weird because it was like literally we was going in the rollout of the project. Like the project was come out early, like April type shit.
Did you have shows lined up with that?
We had everything lined up. Like I think South by Southwest was like 2 weeks away. Like whenever they said, yo, it's clip. 2 weeks was like South by Southwest. So we was in meetings and shit like
for South by Southwest.
For like we already had. Well, I forgot what the fuck now, but I try to blank that part out. But we got a text. It was I did get a text too, but notification. Oh, South by Southwest canceled. We like, damn, shit, that was big for us because we had.
So things are getting real,
right? So we like, all right, cool. Fuck it. We just gonna chill. Yeah. And meetings already got canceled for like the following week. And then at that point, like we just kicking home and shit, taking day by day. And I'm like, I think we gonna have to push this shit back, bro. Yeah, I'm talking like right after that. I mean, I'm talking to him. He like, you think so? I'm like, yeah, like everything ain't shut down. So we might as well like push the shit back. We don't know what the fuck about to happen. Yeah. Like, all right, cool, let's do it. We pushed it back. We were still waiting, still waiting.
You heard them,
and then
Coachella got pushed back.
Right. Oh, that got pushed back. Everything was just like, all right, what the fuck are we doing? And then, but we found, like, after a while, we figured out a flow. We just like, I bet we just gotta keep putting out content. Like, our digital game gotta come strong. And
because the videos are strong. Like, I saw you drop like 2 videos before.
Yeah, we dropped like 2 videos prior.
Two videos before that, right? Yeah, 2. And it was just tough.
3. It was actually 3. 3
videos. Got you. How did you go about assembling the team for the video production? Did you assemble that team, or was the team?
Nah, at that point, I wasn't even doing production.
Okay.
Crazy how everything come back for. But we had another video, and then we was like kind of running low on, like, it was like, damn, we not trying to do a whole budget thing. And I was like, all right, cool. I guess I'll produce this shit.
Okay.
And then I got back in that bag. Cause for a second in the music shit, I was like a brief music producer with my boy, his company. So I'm like doing that. I'm like, damn, kind of like this shit again. I was like, all right, fuck. Excuse me. Woo, water. So all right, fuck it. Yo, let's do that again. All right, fuck it. So then, my man's hit me. I told my man, yo, bro, I'm back. Like, I'm with any type of production. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Cool shit started coming my way. Okay. And then I'm like it's a perfect balance for me.
So you did
like,
production and management
at the same time. And it's crazy
for the same artist, for HD.
It's for HD, but at that point it was like for other people now, like other companies.
I saw you did Revolt.
Yeah, they Revolt. Yeah, that was fire.
That was dope.
Like, yeah,
shout out to Jim Jones. What's that? He does the Weatherman.
The Weatherman.
It's only right. The Weatherman give the Weatherman forecast.
Exactly.
Shout out RP Stack Bundles if y'all know, because he was on that track. But
that's why that was so monumental.
Yeah, that's dope. How did that partnership come? How was that relationship?
Nah, it was just I got, you know what I mean? This is where networking is important.
Gotcha.
Feel me? People over there. Told my mans I'm back. Yo, we doing this. I'm moving, bro. I'm dead moving to my new crib.
In the process of all this.
Nigga, I'm like on my way in the U-Haul. No, he told me like the day before, yo, we might be doing some shit. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Niggas always say we might, feel me? So I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like, it's gonna be like later on.
Yeah.
I got my antenna up. I'm like, I'm waiting. Nigga hit me. I'm in the U-Haul driving. Yeah, bro, so we gonna need that. We trying to shoot in 2, 3. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, what? Dead ass? Alright, cool. Nigga, I just dropped all my shit, got busy. Called her, we gotta work.
Damn. That's crazy. I mean, that's the life of an entrepreneur.
Right, exactly. What am I sitting on? I think I'm sitting on boxes and on like, my sister looking at me crazy. She like, yo, I'm like, yo, bro, do that. Whatever you do that. I'm doing this. I gotta make money right now. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Imagine if that was like for someone else though. Imagine if that was you was an employee, like for someone you had to. It was like, yo, I need you to stop moving. Would you have just had the same reaction?
I'm like, fuck, I can't for this. Me. I swear. Every company I work for, after like that first training week, and then I mastered this shit. It was like, all right, I don't care.
Yeah,
this is stupid.
It's irrelevant to me.
Right, like, it's not my company.
Got you.
I'm not eating over it. Like, beyond this paycheck, I don't care.
Yeah. And in terms of like, so being a music manager, what are like the responsibilities when managing an artist? Like,
you have a shitload of responsibility.
Yeah, cause I'm curious, because I know people don't really see the behind the scenes of the artist. They don't know what the manager's actually doing for that artist behind him. Like, so what is a manager's role?
It's like this.
Just letting these, because there's a lot of younger and people our age that want to manage artists, manage their friends, put them on. What would you say is a step-by-step to get into that direction?
It's an easy, hard job.
It's an easy, hard job.
That's a fact. Am I lying? It's like you chilling all day, but you not chilling all day. Like, you handle all the business. You not making decisions, but you're making decisions with and for the artist.
Got you. So is that like phone calls for the Madden or
all of that? Like, you handling all the business, right? Okay. Everything that transactional wise is like the manager, because it's like, all right, boom, it's the perfect example. I say like the artist is the founder of the company, CEO, whatever, right? Founder, CEO, face of the company, and you as the manager, you running the company.
Got you.
So his day to day, from whoever, I need him to do this. I'm looking for a feature. Got clear samples, whatever. Whoever needs to, like, whatever business wise that got to be done for him and any other artist is what we do as managers.
Okay, and then and finding, like I said,
that's how y'all artists stay happy and shit, because
you
can't do both. You can't be an artist and a manager. I mean, you can't manage yourself. I mean, you can when you at a certain level, but
it's almost impossible.
Right.
Building, I think, an artist, you have to have a team.
Right, exactly.
I think having a team as an entrepreneur is important in any industry.
A team is amazing.
Yeah, because it helps alleviate so much stress and it helps you delegate work amongst everybody to not be all over the place.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you have an assistant.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, you know, I have interns that helping me as well when I'm doing stuff. So that's why it's important to have, you know, a team. You know? And I think that's why HD's been successful since you've been on his team. It's a whole team, a whole face behind, a whole engine running behind him. But I'm sure you being a part of the team helped out a lot. Especially like getting producers to help with in terms of like the sounding, the engineer, like being in the studio with him, pushing him.
That's all him.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
He produces, mixes, masters. That's what I meant to say when I said manage. Mixes, masters, records, obviously, writes, obviously, his own shit. But just on this last project, he kind of, all right, let me go to another engineer. Let me get some drums, or let me do this with this person.
So it's good working with somebody that has an ear for it as well.
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah, like that's why I think we click, because we both have a love for music. At the end of the day, the business shit is a passion too, but the music's a love in its own.
Got you. I mean, that's where it comes from.
Right.
You can see it in y'all work.
Right.
To be honest, the work speaks for itself. And just out of curiosity, I know HD dropped his album in 2020, but any other artists in, you know, underground or streaming right now that you had your eye on, that you listen to, like, damn, I fuck with this project heavy, or
oh wait, that I work with, or
no, that you just in general let me ask you two questions then. Is there any artists that you want to work with it, move it in the next couple years?
I want to work with. Wow, I don't know yet, cause it's
any R&B, you know, cause people like to have a diverse.
I would like to work with an R&B artist at some point.
Got you. Okay, that's.
Been listening to a lot of R&B, jazz. You feel me? I be in my Sade bag.
Okay, Sade bag.
I work with a pop artist right now.
Oh, you work with a pop artist right now?
By name
How many artists are you managing? I mean,
just two. Yeah.
HD and a pop artist. Did you announce that at Alexa?
Nah, I mean, it's not an announcement thing. It's just she working. She building.
Gotcha.
And then as far as artists I'm tapped into right now that I'm listening to heavy, Larry June. I fuck with
Yo, it's crazy. My homie Malik, you know Malik. He just put me onto Larry June maybe like 2 weeks ago. He's like a Currency.
Yeah, he definitely Currency. He made me actually appreciate Currency more.
Yeah, because he kind of is the same car, driving, chill, smoke weed, talk some big money shit all the time. Yeah,
that's
Larry June. I fuck with too. He like 90. He's born 91. He run out.
Right. I was tapping into more last year. He dropped like I think 3 or 4 projects.
Yeah, he on some Currency shit. Like, you know, Currency dropped project after project after project, new shit. So I see where he gets it from. That's good. That's good. So Larry, any other artists?
I mean the regulars. Like I tap into like everybody just to hear what they got. But Larry June and HD is what I'm always playing, and you know the OGs, of course.
Got you.
Other than that, I like what Big Lotto's doing. I don't know if she changed her name yet. Mulatto, Big
Mulatto.
Lotto.
Yeah, I think she's trying to go with Big Lotto.
Yeah, I like. Yeah,
she got a lot of controversy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, I mean, it's a business move. Doing. I mean, sometimes you gotta do that for marketing, perspective.
Speaking of marketing, Corday, because he dropped the YBN. I'm tapping to him too.
Got you.
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch is sorry. Roddy. I'm thinking about Roddy Rebel because he out now. But Roddy Ricch, right?
Yeah, I tapped in Roddy Ricch. You know, when Nipsey passed, like I didn't. My brother put me.
Yeah, that's something like a lot of niggas just. Oh shit! All right, who this little nigga? Because they had the songs together at the same time.
My brother actually showed me like the video of the song with him and Roddy Ricch. What is it called again?
It's in my. What is it?
Oh damn! Shit has been playing all over my.
In the middle, crib. I don't know. I know
it's in my crib, but yeah, the song with him and Roddy Ricch, one song they did together before he passed. On Racks in the Middle. Racks in the Middle.
Racks in something in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, Racks in the Middle. My brother showed me that video like 2-3 weeks before Nipsey passed. And I was like, damn.
It came out like 2-3 weeks before he passed,
right? So yeah, that's when Nipsey was starting to go on his next run.
Because it was like the Grammys or whatever. It came out like after the Grammys.
Yeah,
or some
he
shit
was
like
about to start his next run with his music. Yeah, yep. And that's when I was like, oh, it's something nice. You know what I'm saying? Then he dropped the album that, excuse me for not being social or something like that.
But I was tapped in before that because he was on Dream Chasers for a second.
Oh, yeah, when he did, because he was supposed to sign with Meek or something at first. And that kind of fell through last minute. Because he was tapped in. Even on Die Young, he was on FaceTime with one of the Dream Chasers members.
I think it was Meek.
Was it Meek?
I think it was Meek. In the video, I think so.
One of his mans, I'd be with him all the time.
Cause he had a Dream Chasers chain on.
Yeah, he did, right? Yeah, you know. But shout out to Roddy Ricch, you know, doing big things. You know, I think he'll have another big year as an artist himself.
Yeah. He's a West Coast
guy
right now.
Yeah, he's definitely ringing bells in the West Coast. But in terms of so I know you big on managing. You got the producing on your side now. In 2021, what do you think is going to be heavily focused on? The music side? I mean, managing the artist side or producing? On both
everything.
levels?
We just facilitating everything and going on like 3 times more.
Got you.
I told Chuck yesterday, nigga, it's first quarter, but we got fourth quarter attitude, nigga. Oh yeah, nigga.
That's how you supposed to move.
Yeah, like I'm coming for everything. 21 bags.
Who you would say is one of some of your idols to in the industries?
I don't have idols.
You don't got no idols?
I don't have idols. I have people I admire.
Yeah, because you know, your idols become your rivals. Right?
Exactly. That's why I don't want to. I don't
have
like,
an idol.
damn, I don't like this guy. Nah.
Yeah.
I admire a lot of dudes. Like same dudes I named that.
Like Dame Dash.
Like right now I admire is Puff. Cause,
oh yeah, you know
Jay, Rick Ross, Jeezy, Larry.
I respect Rick Ross' hustle. A lot of people think because you know he may not be as big in music as he was once. I still think he dropped some fire music.
Musically he's great.
I think the younger. I don't know if the younger generation really listen to Rick Ross like how we. Y'all listen to Rick Ross?
Y'all do?
Alright. Okay.
Yeah,
so you was like, now Rick Ross. I still listen to Rick Ross, but. I don't know if he transitions well to the younger generation as well.
Cause we dead ass grew up with Rick Ross. Yeah, like exactly. 06 when his shit dropped, we was like in high school.
Facts.
To now, that's 10 plus years, nigga. That's we really grew up with this nigga.
That's true, and he's a entrepreneur on another level. Like,
right.
People forget, like he really entrepreneur. He hustles hard. Like he's about his bread.
Hold on. I gotta say this though. I gotta say this. It's the first time I'm saying this.
What?
I had something else to drink besides Douce. And that Luke Belaire, the gold bottle, the clear gold bottle, not the white shit. That white shit, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Sorry, Rose, but that clear gold bottle, the shit that look like Cristal, that shit good, nigga. That shit good. That shit is amazing. Crispy.
I mess with champagne once in a while, but that shit give me a headache. That shit too sweet for me. I be on my tequila shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that Terramana. I had that on my last episode. But yeah, that shit, I fuck with tequila, bro.
Tequila? I don't know. I ain't Mexican. I can't really.
Bro,
I tequila is different, bro.
You know, remember we talking about how that, you know, that Henny and that shit, or that, like, you like.
Yeah, they say
give you like a lot of.
Yeah, nah, Douce don't do that, but Hennessy do that.
Yeah, he a Douce supporter. I respect it. But you know what I'm saying? But. The tequila, that shit leave you nice and you feel nice after. You don't feel like, I got something in my stomach. I feel crazy. But hey, you know, everybody has their preference. You know what I'm saying?
I like champagne and Douce.
Champagne and Douce, that's a good mix.
Yeah, it's a nice drink. I call it, you mix a little Douce, you mix a little Ace. You call it the black gold drink.
The black gold drink.
It's just amazing. It's a very good vibe. You feel me?
Now I fuck with the Douce and pineapple though. I do the Douce
That's
and
my
pineapple.
vibe. I mean, they all my vibe.
When I do drink the Douce, I fuck with the Douce and
That's
pineapple.
my
you know
shit.
What I'm saying? That hits home when I'm gonna get right. When I wanna get right with some dark, the Douce and pineapple hit.
Even if you do, this is, see in my crib, it's like the party crib, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, you pour a little Douce.
Yeah, so what do you do for fun, bro? Like,
what I do for fun?
Yeah, Douce and pineapple. Yeah, what do you do for fun as an entrepreneur? How do you have fun? Like, what is a fun day for you?
So what?
Brunch, but that shit's been shut the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean, who said?
Almost. I mean, well, unless you.
Nah, it's just
exclusive places, but
it's been
for brunch.
Now, right now in the pandemic, I just be kicking it, bro. Yeah. Like people come over, you know, I definitely got a thermometer gun. You gotta make sure you check your
temperatures and all that.
I just be kicking it.
As long as you said you want to start having like game nights and shit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, people, you not trying to fuck with y'all.
We just be kicking it though, like, cause my crib, like, it just everybody's an artist or some shit, so they come by playing music that they working on, or somebody coming by showing me their video. So it's a never ending rotunda in my crib with just thermometer gun though. People working on shit and we kicking it and we just having conversations and shit.
That's good. So
that's just the energy I'm on right now because there's nothing else to I can't turn up. I can't. Moneybag Yo don't hit the same in this pandemic. Maybe in New York, because when I was in Houston, that shit was going to fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, you go up there.
When I was in Houston, that shit was different.
Unless you're in Atlanta too. If you're in Atlanta right now,
but in New York right now,
that
808, them 808s don't hit the same. It's like I'm chilling. Just keeping it.
So in terms of, I wanted to ask you. So I usually have a segment on my show where we kind of went through the whole college situation because we, like we said, you know, College, we both did the St. John's. I mean, I think college. My main thing I ask about college is, when you have a child, would you force them to go to college? Would you make it a mandatory thing?
Fuck no.
Why or why not?
Nigga, life is college, nigga.
Yeah, it's a hustle.
Why the hell would I not? Unless my thing is, if you really want to do that, cool. Like with my kids, like whatever you want to do is what you want to do. Feel me? If you want to be me, all right, cool. Now you got come mentee under me. Feel me? You got to hustle, nigga. I ain't gonna be soft for you. I'm gonna talk to you nasty. Don't tell your mother either. Cause between these hours, you working for me. I know your father. I don't give a fuck. So like whatever you want to do though, like I'm applying that pressure to that for you in support of you. Even if you, we did this one day, you going left, cool, I'm gonna go left with you. Just make sure you 100% for sure passionate about it and you work. Yeah, so if they want to be a doctor or a lawyer, like things that's mandated to me in college, cool, bro, go to college. But if you tell me, I'm gonna go to college, but I want to be an entrepreneur. Make it make sense to me. Yeah,
why do you want to be an entrepreneur? Don't just say,
no. Why you going to college? You want to be an entrepreneur? You can start right now. 16, get a vending machine.
Yo, peep game. I was actually reading a story on this website I'll get a lot of information from on like these black businesses called Afrotech. And they had an article about this kid, 14 years old in Georgia.
Probably doing coding. He making $1 million right now.
Bro, not even coding, bro. Some regular shit we could have done when we was kids. Set up a little hot dog stand. His pops helped him get one of them little carts of Alibaba. Got him a little cart section. Got him an LLC.
That's amazing.
He in the neighborhood with his hot dog stand.
That's what the fuck you gotta do.
Selling hot dogs.
See how got my teacher. See how my teacher was yelling at me for selling fucking sandwiches.
But yeah,
I could have had a sandwich stand, nigga.
Lemonade stand.
Yeah, she wanted to get me in trouble.
I loved it.
And I couldn't watch BET for a week and I was tight. I could have been rich, nigga.
Could have been rich off of something that you just like doing.
Right.
Bro. Yeah, that's the thing. Like when I see stories like that shit is like, I love to see young people with that state of mind. Like you don't have to start working or making money for yourself when you after you graduate college or you graduate high school. You can start once when you're able to read and write. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
fundamental
if you have an idea,
though.
just do it. You know what I'm saying? So that when I read that story, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it just shows you that you can do anything when you start.
You can do anything.
It's really just a mindset.
It's a mindset.
And that also comes around the people you hang with. And you notice that as you progress, have you lost a lot of friends or gained more friends?
Nigga, the top is lonely. That's a fact. Like it's just, people just dwindle. And I think it also just because part of like, maturing is just, it's not even no love lost or nothing. It's just I still got love for niggas, but it's just I go two different paths. Like I'm going this way, you going that way.
Well, maybe
I don't got time, or, you know what I mean? Not even on something like I don't got time for you. It's just I'm so preoccupied, and when we click, it just don't be the same.
Yeah, that's just a part of being an adult.
Growth. It's part of growth.
Some people just ain't in the same.
Like I said, reason, meaning, season.
Yeah, y'all taking gems from the show already.
Right.
And in terms of like growth for you, what do you foresee for JD in the next 5 years?
I don't know, because I want to grow every day. I love growth. I'm addicted to growth.
Got you.
5 years, I definitely got to be on a fucking yacht at least, minimum.
5 years, yeah.
I just got visions and shit. But like, can I tell you what? Nah, because nigga, pandemic happened.
That's true. We don't know if it may need to be another one.
Right.
Nigga,
last year, I could have told you in 21, we doing this.
I
couldn't tell you that. March 13th, nigga. 2 weeks, we going South by Southwest. March 14th, that's clipped. Oh shit.
Yeah.
April, I'm in the crib. September, we outside. No, nigga, you still in the crib, so I don't know no more. Yeah. You just gotta live in the present, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Live in the now. Appreciate the now. Fact.
I have to understand because it's, a lot of people lost a lot of loved ones in 2020, and they was living for what's to come. But if they live in the moment, you appreciate what you got, right? You appreciate that shit and understand what you got, because what you have now may be gone.
Facts.
And within hours or the next day, minutes, seconds, bro. So you always gotta appreciate what you got, and then always know that.
I just gotta check. That's what I'm saying. I was low, nigga. Now I'm up.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't I'm up, but I ain't up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it takes.
That's what I'm saying. Anything
like me said,
every day. That's a fact. Every day is a new day to make money and create change for yourself.
Every day is a day to learn too. I think that's one of the things I look into. Like every day, that's why I read articles every morning I get up. One of the things my routine. Every morning I get up, I get up. What's going on?
You read the news?
I read like, cause I'm big into stocks and shit. So I check what's going on with my money first. I check the stock market, making sure shit ain't going crazy, and then I read articles on like what's going on in the community, tech, whatever my interests are, and I just go about my day. You know what I'm saying? Try to do this.
What is your interest?
Shit, I'm big on entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. And producing.
So you want to be like an angel investor at some point? I'm assuming.
Maybe. I feel like my lane is more to build and teach the younger generation of, because I think what's gonna happen now is you see our generation and right now so many businesses are being, that's the thing now, create a business, create a LLC.
I definitely had an opportunity with a big company. You know what I mean? I can't speak too much on it, and it's a lot. But we gonna have to talk after this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to connect a couple dots. Cause we don't gotta say no more. Don't say no more, cause you gonna fuck up the feel me? I don't want that energy watching this and hating this shit.
Nah, for we gonna talk later. But I got a lot of plans for not only myself but this podcast and just putting people on and just really spreading knowledge and just really just putting people on the platform to expose, to give information. If knowledge and information is free, if I could read something and give it to someone else that's younger than me or someone that's older than me and they could take that information and
that's why I also wanted an assistant for real.
It
was like, I got too much. Somebody was like, yo, you got too much gems, and I'm like, right.
Yeah.
It's like, it's probably time.
Exactly. And it feels good. It feels it don't, like you said, like the biggest, you can have all the money in the world, but the most gratifying thing is giving, they say.
That's a fact. And I feel you actually get more. Shout out to my nigga Deepak Chopra, you heard? To Yogi, you know what I mean? So it says it in 7 spiritual laws of success or whatever. You gotta give to get. Not even on some selfish, it's just like really just do that shit because you care.
It's like be genuine, sincere about giving. That's what I feel.
Facts. And like when your team winning, nigga, you winning, nigga.
Exactly.
Cause I don't give a fuck. Like as long as y'all good, I'm good.
Exactly.
I know I come back if I'm down, yo, bro. Hopefully you not no bitch ass nigga, but like, yo, bro, I'm fucked up right now. My nigga, come on, like, take a meal.
Exactly.
A meal, new friends, a meal. Yeah.
Like, what you call it? George Clooney.
George
friends, yo, I'll slide you a meal. You know what I'm saying? When I got a team that really pushes, like, works hard with me, and people that's around me that's giving me that support and love, best believe when I get to wherever that may be in terms of my success, I'm gonna definitely put my people on. My people gonna come with me. That's just the way I look at it.
Yeah, facts. That's why I love what Hov did with just his people like Tata, all of them. Like, you know what I mean? He built that shit up. The niggas from Marcy, you feel me?
That's a fact. He's
These
from
niggas
the gutter.
It's not just him though. It's like they all Tata, all his people.
Another person.
They together, feel me?
Another person that's not even music. LeBron James. He
brought
his whole team on. Kevin Hart, whole team.
That shit's
saying. That just shows you like, yo, if you build with your team, your people around you, y'all could be Drake team. Y'all could be unstoppable. Drake is unstoppable right now as a rapper, and that's because not only him but his team.
You gotta be each other's crutches, my nigga. If I fall, nigga, you got me. Fact. That's how I only came. Like, I make sure everybody around me good, so I'm good.
That's the way you gotta be. I think that's why I like this. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I want to ask another thing. I like to ask my entrepreneurs is 5 skills they say all entrepreneurs have. The 5 are research, focus, cash management, communication, and learning. What would you say is your strongest skill as an entrepreneur, and what would you say is your weakest skill as an entrepreneur?
I'm gonna say.
She looking at you like, you better answer these shits, right? Because I know.
I'm gonna start with my lowest. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Jordans, man. Cash management is my lowest. Like, I ain't gonna front. Okay. I ain't perfect. Nah, I'm gonna buy the stuff. Like, I tell niggas all the time, I'm gonna give you duality. I'm gonna tell you, sit your ass straight, nigga. You better buy some stuff. You better invest your money, But the moment you say, yo, I should get them Jordans. Yeah, nigga, get them Jordans too. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, you gotta be fly. Don't be a bummy stock, nigga. Get fly too. Buy that rollie, nigga. So cash management probably my worst thing. Yeah. But I'm on both sides. Yeah, I'm still trying to find
live good. But sometimes you like, yo, invest yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Work hard, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Go eat that Brooklyn chop house. Go eat the Chinese food today, nigga. Go spend $100 on Chinese. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to And then, but my best is probably, you said
research, focus, cash management, communication, and learning.
It's probably communication.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say personally, me knowing you, I would say communication. Yeah, because I mean, like you said, you put yourself in many situations to network. Right. You've gotten this far from communicating and networking. So I would say that it has to be.
Shout out to my nigga Juke. My nigga Juke told me I ain't like talking because they told me stop talking. So I was a class clown. So that's when I should have known I was gonna be good at communication. Talking a lot. Talk a lot of shit. So that's how I know. I talk a lot of shit. Feel me? So that's how I know that's the best one I got.
Got you.
Then after that, it's probably everything is in between.
In between. Nah, that's good. I would say those. I would say the communication is definitely the strongest by far.
Yeah.
And in terms of advice, I like to give all my listeners advice if they were to go your direction or in any want to be an entrepreneur at all. What advice would you give to an entrepreneur, and what advice would you give to an entrepreneur trying to be a music manager?
All right, entrepreneur first. This goes for both of y'all though. Nigga, stay hungry, nigga. Like I say all the time, job's not done. Cause it's never done, nigga. Like. Yeah, celebrate for the moment. Appreciate those moments. Like, please appreciate those moments. Have fun with it. But, like, nigga, job's not done, nigga. Like, yeah, you might have, like, got whatever you got success in that moment, but now you gotta do it again because you only as good as the last thing you did.
Yeah.
Like, you did this shit in 2014. When I see you in 2019, I'm pushing to 2021 or 2025. Feel me? Don't be talking to me about what you did in 2015 because then that's when I'm skirt off and I'm gonna ask you if you're looking between a 4.0 and a 4.6. Yeah. And then you're gonna be tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, nigga, job's not done. Feel me? Stay dangerous, which means always try to learn something new. Stay sturdy. Stay willing to like risk it all. Right.
Stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous. Facts. And you said for music.
Yeah, music manager.
Music manager.
If somebody that's trying to pursue that career, like, oh shit, I want to get into that. I want to manage my homie, and hopefully we can get to the top.
Nigga, just know you gotta work. Like you gotta really believe in the artist more than you believe in yourself.
Got you. That's the main.
That's the main thing.
Yeah,
because you pushing that nigga, so you gotta prove to yourself how much you really fuck with that nigga before you push to the people. Because everything you living for in that moment is for that person. So you gotta believe in that person more than you believe in yourself. So you prove it to yourself. This person's worth your time.
Got you. That's a gem right there. So if y'all want to be a music manager, listen to that because it can't get no better than that when it comes to explaining why you should manage somebody or not. Right. And then my last thing I like to ask is, how can people support you? How can people support JD and his movement? I
mean, my Cash App's in my bio. I mean, just stay tuned in. I mean, when you see HD drop something or L drop something, just press play, subscribe, buy merch. If I'm dropping something, buy merch. Come on our brunch when we back outside. Brunch Poppy is lit. Drink.
Yeah, his brunches are lit. I've been to a couple of his brunches. It's a good time.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it when we come back outside.
Yeah, because that whole mad shit is different.
Omar is he's beyond me now. He's doing great things. I don't know, but we gonna figure it out. I'm around. Just follow me on Instagram. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Just JAY_D. Facts. I really forgot. I'm a little dyslexic. I am, but I'm not. I'm really not.
But nah, y'all know I'm big on just bringing great entrepreneurs to y'all. People that's doing major things for not only themselves, for other people around them. I'm gonna keep bringing great guests. Keep tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm about to get out of here because I got 1 more minute left. And keep checking in on Support to Come Up. I got some more great guests coming up. And JD, once again, I appreciate you coming through, my brother. You want to stay in tune and keep building great things, all right?
Yes, sir.
Holla back.